This is Antarctica, far from human access and a great mystery for them. Whether it's blood waterfalls, mysterious animals, underground lakes, or cities buried under ice, there are some myths and mysteries about Antarctica that remain unsolved to this day. Antarctica is the only continent in the world where no humans reside. Because the temperature here can drop to minus 90 degrees Celsius, snowstorms also occur at speeds of 300 kilometers per hour. In this way, Antarctica is also the world's only tricontinent. So dry that you might be surprised to know it's called a desert because only 51 millimeters of rain fall here. Despite all this, many countries have been trying to take control of Antarctica for the past several decades. Look at this map of Antarctica. France claims this part, Norway claims this part, Australia claims the entire right side. Similarly, Britain, Chile, Argentina, and New Zealand also claim parts of Antarctica. But what is the reason for this? What is beneath this layer of ice that the world's superpowers want to control it? Today we are going to solve some mysteries of Antarctica. And we will also explore who actually discovered Antarctica. And finally, we also see this. We will see what secrets are hidden beneath this snow. Those whom the world's superpowers know, and for this reason, she wants to take control of Antarctica. Who discovered Antarctica? Depends on you asking. The British claim that they were the first to discover Antarctica, while the Russians say that they were the first to step here. But the mention of Antarctica was made several thousand years ago. Greek philosopher Aristotle did when he said that the Earth is round and the North and South poles became mirror images of each other. A study was published by the Royal Society of New Zealand in 2021. It stated that perfume is with Australia because of their old stories, who reached Antarctica in the 7th century. Because of their old stories, a mention of a cold continent is found, which is on the southern side of the land. In recorded history, the British officer James Cook was the first European. It crossed the Antarctic Circle and approached Antarctica. But he was still 130 kilometers away from Antarctica. That he turned his ship back because he couldn't see Antarctica. But icebergs definitely appeared floating in the water, and the sea's demeanor was such that it was very dangerous to proceed ahead with the ship. That's why James Cook said that reaching the southern continent is so dangerous that hardly any human ever comes here. After Captain Cook, many others also attempted to discover Antarctica, but they could not succeed. By the end of the 19th century, a contention for economic dominance began among countries. The world was moving towards a new world order, with resources and trade routes being discovered. I wanted to become, and for this, explorations were on Uruch. In 1819, the Russian Empire assigned the task to Russian explorer Fabian von Bellingshausen to circumnavigate the globe and discover new countries and continents. In 1820, Fabian disproved Captain Cook's prediction and arrived in the Southern Ocean, getting a close look at Antarctica. Although he never set foot on Antarctica, he is referred to as the first person in modern history to have seen Antarctica. Then between 1900 and the 1920s, many explorers headed towards Antarctica. British explorer Robert Falcon Scott landed in Antarctica in 1911 and went approximately 400 miles forward. But then, due to bad weather and terrain, he had to turn back. However, this return journey turned out to be very terrifying. Scott and his team got trapped in severe cold and a snowstorm, leading to their death. After World War I, many countries sent their teams here and tried to claim this continent. In 1949, at Hitler's behest, the German Air Force dropped Nazi flags here to showcase the area as under Nazi Germany's control. After World War II, many countries set up their research stations here, and from here, mysterious discoveries about Antarctica began. The first and biggest mysterious discovery is that there were dense forests in Antarctica instead of ice in ancient times. According to scientists from Imperial College London, fossilized wood was found here. This shows that about 90 million years ago, Antarctica was a warm continent with dense forests. In addition, there are some fossils of insects here, which only occur in hot regions. The second major and mysterious discovery about Antarctica was, there are 400 lakes beneath this 3 kilometers of ice. Those who have their own ecosystem, but there are marine animals that are not found anywhere else in the world, like these big spiders and see-through jellyfish. There is a whole different world beneath this snow. Similarly, another thing in Antarctica that has intrigued many explorers for many years, he has kept this bloody spectacle. In the valley of McMurdo, this waterfall looks like blood flowing from ice. But recently, scientists are doing what? Because the red color of this waterfall brings water to this spring from a very salty lake, on which many feet of pristine snow have now gracefully fallen, and he is completely cut off from the atmosphere. This water contains a lot of iron, and that is why when it comes into the spring, the iron in the water oxidizes due to oxygen and sunlight, and it becomes a completely rusty color. The third biggest mystery and conspiracy about Antarctica is that there is an ancient civilization under the ice. Many people have claimed that alien spaceships have been seen here. In 2016, many unusual activities were recorded in Antarctica on Google Earth. While conspiracy theorists talk about alien UFOs, many political experts believe these are America's and other countries' secret operations being conducted in Antarctica. And this is where the hidden political front of Antarctica comes in, of which very few people are aware. While the rest of the world is caught up in other geopolitical issues, China and the Soviet Union are sending expeditions to Antarctica. In fact, China has set up multiple research stations there. Under the 1969 Antarctic Treaty, any country can conduct scientific investigations in Antarctica. He just needs to share the results of these studies with all countries. In a 1992 survey by the U.S. Geological Department, it was discovered that Antarctica has reserves of 500 billion barrels of natural gas and oil. But China and these other countries are not interested in Antarctica for this oil and gas. Recently, large quantities of rare earth minerals such as neodymium, praseodymium, terbium, and dysprosium have been discovered in the icy expanse of Antarctica. They are minerals used in all electronic devices, and since the world's focus is now on oil and as he moves away from fossil fuels, the demand for these minerals is greater than that for oil and gas. Electric cars and ion batteries are the future. This race to control the future is what brought these superpowers to the ice and storms of Antarctica. The last mysterious discovery in Antarctica is the Southern Oceans. The Southern Ocean is one of the most dangerous oceans in the world. The climate and weather of our world are controlled by the Southern Ocean, because it also connects with the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. According to scientists, 15% of the world's carbon emissions are absorbed by the Southern Ocean. And with global warming, the importance of this ocean is increasing, because the frozen snow here is melting and many treasures are now coming out as the snow melts. In the oceans where humans could never even think of going, they will soon become important trade routes. Many studies are still ongoing in Antarctica. And who knows what other mysterious things will be discovered about Antarctica in the future? If you like topics like this, please let me know in the comments below. See you in the next video with another interesting topic. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.